weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person, it's Tom Schmitz.
Maybe if I push the buttons. Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Friday. It is Dumb Crook News Friday. Before we get to that, though, I need to tell you about this. Sky Boucher got 30 years in prison for the 2018 shooting at the Ocala Forest High School. If you remember, he fired through a door and injured a Forest High School student after he'd come on the campus with a guitar case with a shotgun in it. His charges include discharging of a firearm on school property, possession of his short-barrel gun, and burglary of a structure with firearm. He must serve 25 years minimum mandatory behind bars. He must pay restitution of more than $14,000. He cannot have contact with the victim, cannot visit any public schools, cannot own any weapons, and must undergo a mental health evaluation. He also cannot seek early termination from his probation. So Sky Boucher, who was the 19-year-old who shot up, who took a gun on the school campus at Forest and shot and injured a student, he was sentenced to 30 years in prison for that incident this week. Now it's time for... No, really, it's time for...
For your hearing pleasure, Dumb Crook News.
Wow, that was difficult. It was Dumb Crook News, and it didn't want to play. Susan Kieran from Just Shipped is in the building. You know, in your job, delivery and shipping,
Yes.
a lot of dumb crooks in that that interact with you, but that porch pirate stuff once
Yes.
it's delivered. And porch pirates are a big problem. But now with the ring thing and everything, a lot of them get caught these days.
Well, just because they have there's a lot of circumstances around that. So that's not necessarily a true statement.
Okay.
Because if to give the photo to the police, you actually have to have a bona fide date and stamp, and then have unrefutable, identification of the person taking it.
I saw Mary take my package. Go lock her up. I don't want to hear all these regulations. Go arrest her ass.
That's just it is what it is.
Well, you got to be pretty dumb to come on somebody's front porch to try to steal a package, because you never know who might be at home and will shoot you when you come on the porch stealing the package.
Well, I'm just saying that it's a lot more difficult than just how the ring. And a lot of times it doesn't take good quality photos.
How about this? Just if you're a porch pirate, you come to my house, I'm whipping your ass. How about that? Does that count?
We live in a very safe neighborhood.
Matter of fact, I'm having something delivered to the porch today. I hope a porch pirate tries to grab that.
Oh, please. Why do you put all this negativity out?
Ohio.
Here we go.
A couple of suspected diamond thieves may have gotten away with it. Police say Leroy Bridgman and Marcy Young tried to steal jewelry from the Diamonds Rock in Kenwood, Ohio. Surveillance video showed the men who smashed through the front door, used a crowbar and a screwdriver to unlock the second door. He then looked for the right showcase to break into. He grabbed what he could. You can see in the film, they're both trying to pull some rings, pendants, things out. They're trying to get quickly out of the building. They tried to make it to their getaway vehicle by going down a stairwell. But they realized the stairwell didn't lead to the outside where they needed to. They hopped in the elevator. The elevator got stuck on the garage level and wouldn't open, so they were apprehended because they were stuck in the elevator and had to call the fire department using the elevator phone to get out.
Yeah. So poor planning.
Dumb crooks.
Poor planning.
Yeah, well, know your elevator. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you should know your exit route. They should have known that stairwell didn't lead to anywhere.
Idaho man. Northern Idaho man has been charged with using the 911 system incorrectly. Officers gave Philip Poisoner a courtesy ride home after he was kicked out of Club Tequila just after 1 a.m. Story's probably not going to be good if he was in Club Tequila and the cops gave him a courtesy ride home. According to the officers, he'd been intoxicated, so they gave him a ride home. Shortly after he got a ride home, he started calling 911. He initially called 911 to request that officers return to his home to discuss his bar tab. He was allegedly worried about being overcharged for the 10 beers. We're responding to a prowler caller. While we're on the call, he's calling 911, making sure he's not overcharged. He called 911 twice, hung up. He then called 911, made an emergency responder, listened to the radio at least 3 times. He also told us, dispatcher, bitch, you're just like my ex-wife.
And this is why Joe Martone wants to charge $5 a call.
Yeah. He now faces up to a $100,000 fine, a year in jail, or both for misusing 911. I know somebody right here in town that seems to always have issues with his bar tab.
Steve?
Hey, I didn't say that. I did not say that. Alabama man.
Roll Tide.
I don't think you'll say that after this. Police are calling in a case of revenge. A man went on a journey to lose weight. Seems like a valuable thing. Police say the suspect apparently got his hopes up after seeing commercials of this weight loss success story. Zachary Torrance, 18, was arrested Friday after he robbed 4 Subway stores. At gunpoint, by the way, over a 4-day period. When they ask him why, he goes, I needed to get my money back because the Jared diet didn't work. Of course, you know, former Subway spokesperson Gerald Fogle lost 245 pounds in 1 year after eating a steady diet of Subway sandwiches. Police say when the focus on footlongs didn't pay off for Torrance, he targeted sandwich artists across the Birmingham area. He weighs over 200 pounds. He's now behind bar on a $250,000 bond. Torrance was nabbed after surveillance video was posted on the Hueytown Police Department's Facebook page. In the video, he can be seen walking into the Subway, pulling out a gun, demanding the employees open a cash register. He was found at a Walmart where he was shopping for a gun holster. Somebody recognized him and called the police. He was arrested in a Walmart where he was trying to buy
a gun holster. They still sell those at Walmart? Apparently in Alabama.
In the Birmingham area, they do.
Oh, very good.
Hoover, Birmingham, that area. According to this.
Maybe he didn't know that Jared also walked quite a bit.
I wonder if he knew that he ended up in the same place Jared's at, prison. Check his phone. What kind of photos this kid got on his phone? It is Dumb Crook News Friday. We're going to take a short time out. When we come back, it's time to focus on one state and one state only.
Florida.
We'll be right back after this timeout. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Oh, hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime.